A skeleton. All right, hello. 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 How's everybody doing? Do 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 do. Okay. All right. Gamedel. Gamedel. My nemesis. Whoops. Okay, I did this one first. That's not what I meant. This is Parthenax. It's Anduin. What's the dragon from from Skyrim? Which fucking guy? Which Graham? Alduin. There we go. It's that's the one. That's the Charles Martinet. That's what I meant. That's not, I didn't mean to click. I didn't mean to start Anduin's a WoW character. Listen, everyone can see why I would be confused. Everyone can see why I would be confused. This is Rainbolt. Alduin, your Parthenax. Alduin on my Parthenax till I Fusrada. What weird sci-fi game is this? Brink? I don't know anything about Brink, so sure. No. I feel like, is it Xenogears? No. Graham. It's been a while since I've thought about Brink. Brian and Jalen love talking about Brink. Is this Xenoblade 3? No. It's a Windows shooter. Is this the bad Shadowrun shooter? No, they don't have that as an option. It's a shooter. It's on PC. It's not an RPG. Me and Brian yell about Brink wants a full moon. Yes. I'm getting hero shooter maybe. Valorant maybe. For as much as I know about fucking Valorant, it could be. You know what I mean? Like, no. This is a look. Is this gonna be some weird hero shooter that like not even we know? Fortnite? It's not Fortnite. Nobody in Fortnite has a gun like this. Is this some weird Patapon? That's it. No, I don't think it's Unreal. It's gonna be some weird hero shooter that's like, oh, we've never heard of this and it made $12 billion last year in Korea. They are very Warframe-y. They're very Warframe adjacent. Hey, listen, I'm gonna search Warframe, just keep moving. Yeah, this guy's super Warframe. Like, it's a shooter that's on PC, PS4, and Xbox One. I got no idea. This is apparently, 5 average guys, this is apparently when everybody gets it. I got nothing. We've got Warframe at home energy. Yeah. Absolutely. I'm just gonna skip. Whatever. I don't know. Hyperscape? I've never heard of this game. '20s Hyperscape. Some Ubisoft forward. Oh, so it's a 3v3. Oh, so it was their Valorant. Showtime. They tried to make a Valorant.
That's mine. Let's show them what I'm made of. Go time.
That's funny.
I got this.
They tried to make a Valorant could apply to so many. Yeah. Big thing is Warframe is the proto frames. Skins you can put over them, turn them into name characters. Yeah, the characters from the like 90s Warframe thing, right? That's AI. I feel like Remap played this maybe on the GeForce wheel. Maybe? I don't know. Like, who knows? Is this Pac-Man? This is very Pac-Man. Is this Ms. Pac-Man? Yes. Yes. Hell yeah. Okay, it's not Red Faction Gorilla. Map editor, Crane Units, Mod Supporter, Escape Route. What's that game? Breakdown? It's a voxel-based game. You're doing heists and you're like, you can destroy like the whole map. Monaco, no, it's not like it's first person, it's voxel based. I thought it was like breakdown, but it's not. Yeah. Tear down. That's it. Tear down. This game looked cool. This game looked cool. Another game I've never heard of. Oh, that's good. This is a good one. You can get in a relationship with some of the proto frames if you're using them as your current skin. They'll acknowledge your mind is basically wearing them and flirt with you about it. That's weird in a way that I'm glad they addressed. You know what I mean? That's weird in a way I can appreciate. It's a Nintendo game. No.
Wahoo! Ho 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 ho!
Anna, you're a Nintendo game? I'm trying to find a way to make a self-deprecating joke about that, but I can't. So I got nothing. Anna, hello. Anna, hello. Anna, how have you been enjoying ZA? It's really fun. I'm glad you've been enjoying it. And I'm really bad at it. It takes a little while it took a little bit to click for me. It took a little bit to really click for me. Oh. Okay. Oh, hi, Graham. To play Blue Dragon? I know, God. Hi, Graham. It's a Square Enix game they did with someone else, right? Because it's not published and developed by Square Enix. It's one or the other. So maybe a mobile game? Is it the Tomb Raider reboot? No, because it's not a shooter. Okay, it's not Drakengard, but it is on the PS2. Is it? Did Dragon Quest 8 come out during this time? Yes. They don't have Dragon. How do you not have Dragon Quest 8? Is it Radiata Stories? They don't have. And now I'm into 2005. It's 4 and 5. Yeah, you mentioned playing 100 Line Defense Academy when you were streaming, and I was like, of course they are. Is it Full Metal Alchemist and the Broken Angel? No. Gotta go for a meeting. Green Bean, I hope your meeting goes well. Hope your meeting goes well. Thank you for hanging out. Is it Grandia? You don't have Grandia 3. What do you... Is it whatever Heavy Metal Thunder is? No. I play all VNs. I figured you would play Danganronpa because they're it's a VN. I was like, I bet. I bet. The soundtrack mix right now is great. Silent Hill 2 and then Darkest Dungeon. I got some, I put some new stuff for, I have like the separate Scaretober soundtracks. So it's not horror, so it's fantasy. It's a hack 'em up RPG. I mean, Kingdom Hearts, is it? Okay, hang on. Okay. It's Kingdom Hearts 2. That makes sense. It's the only game it could be. And it's because, yeah, Buena Vista Games also managed publishing. That makes sense. That's where it stemmed from. I was like, I don't think anyone would enjoy those without being a Danganronpa pervert affectionately. Because Disney, right? Yeah, because Disney was all, yeah. It wasn't exclusively Square Enix publishing and developing. Buena Vista also managed publishing. So that makes sense. I was going through the list. I was like, what else could it be? And then I realized I was like, oh, this doesn't only mean that it was somebody else that did the development. So. This is exit 8? No. I feel like it's Danganronpa on the outside, but Zero Escape on the inside. It's been fun. Yeah, I'm really interested in playing 100 Line Defense. I'm really interested in playing 100 Line Defense. Don't let other Danganronpa fans know I'm not a huge fan of the art style. I can't wait to tell. Oh, and is this where I reveal the same joke I made to some other friends? Is this where I reveal my secrets Blue Sky account where I just post everything everyone's ever told me? Is this Max Payne? No. PS2 PC. You mean Strumped Gamers? I don't know what you're talking about. Who is that? Never heard of them before. I don't know what you're talking about. Is this The Suffering? No. Horror Survival. Is this? This is Silent Hill 3. I like the website tells me good job. Yeah, I remember there is a subway section in Silent Hill 3. Yeah, and that's where it's like, oh, buddy, if you know this game at all, you should get it right here. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. Never heard of that before. I had a dream I caught a shiny, but then I woke up. I think you'll catch a shiny. I believe in you. I believe in you. And if not, then you can shiny hunt with me and Enna. Enna, you can shiny hunt with me and Fawn. You, Enna, can shiny hunt with me and Enna. That's Dream Enna. It's me and Dream Enna, because apparently Dream Enna knows how to get shinies. Dream Enna knows how to make it happen, so Awesome boy, hello. Dream Anna knows how to make it happen. So obviously they're who we gotta work with. I got 2 shinies, which is 2 more than most games I play. I don't really like only overworld spawns as a mechanic, but I do appreciate that people are excited to be finding more shinies than they normally do. So this is why, like I've said, I think what I would like is harder, more specific shiny methods. You know, I wish there was more intentionality to shiny hunt now to like do a thing. Because part of what I enjoy about shiny hunting is the ritual of it, you know, like you have to, in older games, it's like, okay, I got to figure out what's the best encounter rate. What's the route? What's the setup? Do I need to worry about this? Do I need to worry about that? And in the later games, it's just kind of turned into, oh, just run around. And that's fine. Like, I'm not mad about it, but I like the intentionality of it for me, you know? That's part of why I was so frustrated in the Scarlet Violet DLC with all the legendaries being shiny. Because it's like, oh cool, here's all of these legendaries. You can't fucking, nah. You know? Excuse me. I got snifflies. The first shiny I ever found was in Pearl. My game froze while I was finding it. It wasn't until I was playing the remake that I found another shiny. That's very funny. So like, that's, you know, I know I've talked before about like, oh, I wish there were like, I feel like they wanted to make it more streamlined for newcomers. I understand your criticism. Yeah, like I'm not even mad about, it's not even like, oh, more people are getting shinies and that is bad. Like, no, I love that people are getting shinies. People love shinies. That's great. You know, I'm loving it. This is why I've talked before about like, I don't know if I'm gonna get the shiny charm. I might not get the shiny charm in this game. Because the odds are already like pretty good. So I might just not. And I wish there were like, I forget how I talked about this the last time we talked about this, but like ultra shinies, you know, where you have like give me the double shiny, you know, give me the double shiny charm where it's like, oh yeah, now you can encounter like galactic shinies, you know, give me the 1 in 8K odds again, but I can find a purple Charmander, you know, give me that shit. Which they won't do because like there's a lot of 25 streams. Yo, awesome boy, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Enjoy your dog walk. Enjoy the walk. But yeah, I think I think a lot of the criticism I've seen about shiny hunting is like, oh, they're making it easier, which I don't care. Like, you know, there's ways to make it harder and there's a lot of ways to control it. I enjoyed it being a thing that you had to do for a lot of it. So oh, we crashed the car. Fuck. What? Oh. No, give me the candlestick. I think right now my biggest criticism about Pokemon is that you can't bring your costume Pokemon from Pogo into the main series game. I think that's an absolute travesty. I don't know what the fuck we're doing. You know?
I can't remember what for. Probably some dumb gambling debt growing in size for each payment missed. I punched one of them out, and I sent the others packing. Just they'll be back in greater numbers.
They'd be back in greater numbers is a wild thing. That's why. That's wild. Oh. They'd be back and in greater numbers is a very funny thing to say out loud. Come on. There you go. Yeah, I don't know why we can't take our costumed Pokemon into the main series games. It feels like an incredible missed opportunity. It feels like you know, you have all these models that you've already made. I can put them into home. They can exist there. It seems wild to then just be like, I don't know. I don't know what that is. I know that's a Pikachu, but like, it's got all this shit on it. What do you mean? What are you doing? What is that? Hi, Grim. Hi, Grim. Okay. Yeah, okay, thank you. This Pikachu is covered in shit. Why is this Pikachu covered in shit? Well, listen, I don't want to talk about it. Any reason to go this other way? You know, listen, sometimes things happen when you're out. You know. I couldn't find the bathroom. Yeah, listen, this isn't Digimon where there's very clearly labeled bathrooms for the Digimon to poop in, you know? There are in fact no bathrooms. That's just a wild Lucario. That's really funny. Yeah, I really wish you could send your costumed Pokemon into the main series game. It would be very fun to be like, I'm gonna play through this whole game with my costume Rowlet. This rules. Come on, dude. Just go on the ball. Hi, Grim. I think it's so funny that now, like, we've had to establish that Pokemon poop. It's like we had to consider that, you know. Curious napkin. Hotel bill, single room, dinner, telegram.
I found it. In the hotel ledger, I recognized the handwriting and the signature. Ted Stryker. It was him. I could feel it. It was the kidnapper I was hunting. I put on my knuckles and hurried up to his room.
I put on my knuckles. Yeah, let's go. Let's go beat him up. That's not the button I wanted.
Ted Stryker rings a bell. Feels vaguely familiar.
Playing this game reminds me a lot of a game called Sinking City, which we've talked about a lot, by Frogwares, where you play a detective in a Cthulhu city. And I think the differences between these games is that the Frogwares game
This room, but I didn't catch up
is
with them here. I must have followed them.
like an independent European developer, and this was published by 2K. You know, like Thornhill's business card.
I fight for the users.
Silver, hello. How are your Alone in the Dark adventures? We continue to be alone and in the dark. DeWitt Boarding School, Tallahassee, Florida. Right, yeah, Derceto. That makes sense. I enjoyed this game as a fan of the original series. I like how it was a retelling of a lot of the different key plot points from the first three while still being its own thing. It's so funny that it was the first 3 games. What do you want? What? Okay. Abercrombie's been through a lot of shit. They might have to pick and choose what to bring in. Yeah, DeWitt, contact, Miss, yeah, okay.
The kidnapper had sold a painting
Well, we hadn't
to
heard this one.
Thornhill, the collector, to pay for a car and enough gas to get out of Louisiana. Detective Comby was suddenly reminded.
I like all the actors' portrayals of the right level of serious acting versus overacting. Yeah, everybody's
St. George's Hotel.
Everybody's acting has been great. I agree. Find the missing drawing inside McCarfrey's room. Well, I did that already. That's part of why I'm here. Okay, well, this one's kind of broken now in a very funny way. I doubt it's the one about Derceto. Okay, I think it's broken. We're gonna load our autosave. I think it broke.
I recognize this room, but I didn't catch up with them here. I must have.
I think it broke.
But where?
Yeah, Silver, how you doing? Yeah, I've been enjoying it. This has been fine. Bit of a shit sandwich today, so I'm glad for the distraction. I'm sorry to hear that, buddy. Oh, I can move them also. Oh, okay, I didn't know that. Okay, I didn't know that that's what it also needed. That makes sense. It does say that on the lower left. Yeah, I see where it says it. It's not like very visible.
That's right. He was running away, ditching his.
I was like, I
marriage
can
and
flip
morals,
these, and
find
then
something
it was like,
better in
oh, hey, you can move
Tallahassee.
them. And it's like, oh, I
And he
see.
took his daughter with him against the will of the mother. That's why she hired me. But I stopped him. I caught up with him at the Pearl River Bridge.
Listen, you can't expect me to see all the UI elements, okay?
Detective Comby didn't recognize the bridge across Pearl River. It was firmly obfuscated by trauma, events that had left Comby scarred for life.
Oh shit. You can't expect. See, it needs to do more. The game needs to do more of this. This is the thing the game should be leaning into a lot more.
Pearl River. This is where I caught up with them. This is what the Dark Man wanted me to revisit. But I'm still not seeing it. What am I forgetting?
The game needs to do a lot more of that. And less combat. The combat in this is not well done, in addition to being not exciting. So I think that's the trick of just about every survival horror game. I enjoyed the combat. I don't remember what settings I was playing on. I started on normal, and then I put it on easy. And it's, oh, hello. It's certainly easier to get through, but it's not fun in the way Resident Evil's combat was fun. You know? I told Aaron that I think the worst part about this game was I played Resident Evil 8 right before it. And maybe if I had had more space between these games, that I'd been like, oh, you know, this game is fine. I can see that. I enjoyed the exploration, investigation, mystery stuff. Yeah, that's the strength of the game. That's the strength of the game. Speaking of exploration and mystery and stuff, we have our final Alien Isolation stream tonight. Thank you. We might do more. I'll see. It sucks that the devs made such a good revitalization of the oldest survival horror and then were shut down immediately after release. Yeah, it didn't sell 7 billion copies, so like, I wasn't here for the break videos, but everyone go play Midnight Suns. Listen, it probably came up. Yeah, unless your game immediately says sells 7 billion copies. It did multiple times. Good. That's one of those games that's just like, no, I'm gonna talk about that game forever.
Oh no. It was her all along.
Oh, hang on. Oh no! I want to go the other way. Oh. Grace.
I can't believe I didn't recognize you.
I looked a little different back then, I suppose.
Was any of this real?
How do you mean?
This day, just... so much is happening. I can't... I think I've lost my head. Do you need me to apologize? I mean... I am sorry. I don't think I need to begin to explain. You're just a kid, Grace. I'm really sorry. I didn't mean for it to happen.
Lies. More lies.
No, really. I thought I was being a good guy by handing you over to your mother. I didn't know. I couldn't have known that she wouldn't care about you.
You're a bad detective
I
if
don't know how
you think
this
that.
works. What is this for?
Some form of admission of guilt. Maybe acceptance. It's what the Dark Man wants.
I guess we just watched my father die again then.
You think he's alive?
I know he is. He's down there, scared that he won't be able to get out. That he will drown with his daughter again.
What are you saying? We gotta save him.
We? Do it yourself. I'm down there with him, remember?
I'm down there with. That's so funny. That's so funny. I'm down there with him,
Can't
remember?
really save them. It's all happened so long ago.
That's a god.
I have to find a way to get down there. I have to see it with my own eyes. There was a boat at the house where I entered. If I can raise the bridge, I should be able to get to the car.
Okay, hang on. So I've got 2 ways to explore. Hang on. Both characters' playthroughs are very different. We were talking about that at the beginning. And Sage looked and said that they looked really similar. Environments, yes. Story beats, no. Okay. So hang on, if I go up here. That makes sense that it would be the same environments, but yeah, I am curious.
This must be where the bridge is operated. Nothing's happening. It's like something's holding it back.
Oh. It's like something's holding it back. Hmm. If I remember, there are endings you only see if you play both. Oh. This is probably fine. Yeah, you know. Whoa, whoa. Jerks. Shut up. Ah! Oh! Okay, it raised. Okay. One last thing, and I'll finish talking about a game that came out 2 years ago. I appreciate Alan Wake 2 used the musical to fill in backstory for the player like me who didn't play the first game. Nuja, I love how much you're like, hey, let me stop talking about a game from 2 years ago as we're talking about like, oh my God, Midnight Suns is so good. Oh, there's more down there. Oh, fuck. No, come on, I already finished that section. Despawn them, come on. Hello? Still waiting on Matt to do the game's post-mortem podcast. I can't do another podcast. Y'all can't ask me to do another podcast, please. Not with that attitude. If you want me to be on a podcast, it has to be someone else's podcast.
Where did she go? I really hope she didn't jump.
Better shoot them before they gently carry you away again. That was still so funny. Okay, so now we're back here. On this side. I fucked up. Because now I can't explore that little offshoot. Fuck! There was of course a collectible. Wait, I have to get back that way.
I can't go that way.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I was on the other side. Okay, I thought I was on the other side. Okay. Cool. I'm sorry? Oh. Okay, shit. Fuck you. Ow. Fuck. Come on, dude. Fuck off. Oh, it's just a little shortcut. Okay. Yeah, I would love to do other podcasts where I talk about games. It has to be somebody else's podcast. It has to be a podcast that I am on and somebody else is in charge of. I have been tasked for months with a podcast episode where I talk about Pokemon Conquest. And the amount of work that it is asking me to do is new and enough in such a way that it has taken me literally months. And I haven't done it. I'm so far behind on editing Lost Woods Radio. I get you. You know what's a good freaking games? Oracle of Ages and Seasons. I want to play those. I never played them. No, he's super dead. Yeah. Oh wait, that's me. Oh my God, am I her father? Oh wait, why is what's her name in there?
My God, Carnby, are you okay?
Don't leave me alone.
What the hell have you been doing?
What's going on here? Look at this mess.
I'm sorry.
Mrs. Thompson, where the hell have you been?
Kick you out of this house. Now get out.
Hey, Detective, Mr. Carnby. I'm really worried about you.
I'm okay.
I'm really worried about you, you know?
This place, there are some very disturbed figures around here. And I don't think it's just the patients. I've been reading some things about how Derceto has a deranging effect on people. I think it might explain things.
What?
Just take it easy, okay? I'm gonna go find a way into Dr. Gray's apartment. I want to know what he's hiding.
Emily, don't worry. I think I'm close. I'm gonna set everything right.
Just be careful.
Yet another game that would have problem solved other people just talk to each other, honestly. I really love...
Carnby had run their car off the bridge. He pulled Grace out of the sinking car, but left her father to drown. He could have saved him. There was time.
There was
he just
time.
chose not to. Instead, he took Grace back to New Orleans and collected his paycheck.
I really love the last scene that we had with this was really fun, where it was like she finds him basically like asleep in the attic and is like, "Dog, are you good?" Like, like, are we like, what are you doing? Like, you're not really doing anything. I guess you're providing a distraction. That's cool. It's so funny to me. It's such a funny moment. That's such a funny moment. Should probably reword that. Yeah, that's fair. I get it. Carby literally thinks she'll believe him to be losing his mind if he tells her what she's saying, but also, come on. Yeah, I get it, but also it's very funny to just be like, no, I can't say anything. It's not. What is in Grace's room? The fact that we all know how much fiction and drama rely on no one sharing a piece of information important to each other factor feeling is, yeah, it's like he can't tell her. But also, it's weird that he doesn't tell her. Probably 7 seasons of Supernatural will be solved in the first episode of the brothers just talk to each other. Oh my God, Supernatural is the best example of that. Supernatural is the best example of, dear God, why don't you just tell him? She can't see any of the supernatural stuff Carmi's going through. Right, she shows up and he's just in the bath. And she's like, "Dog, are you okay?" And he's like, "Yeah, it's cool. Don't worry about it. I'm totally good and fine and chill. It's fine." We don't technically know if she can see it or not. She's just the timing to show up right after he's dealt with it.
explanation for this. Or maybe Jeremy.
No, I do. What was it? 913.
It worked.
The
empty
guest in
room.
the empty room suffered from severe maladaptation. I must write this down, because if I understand the condition sufficiently, it could make me deny this fact at a later date. And there is reason for me to think I may come to suffer the consequences from this dysfunction, as some who came in contact with the guest seemed to adopt a new worldview in which everything was predetermined but broken. Upon accepting this worldview, some memories became unmanageable.
Once again, I think it would be brilliant to have her path be an investigation game with no horrors. I would love that. I would actually think that would be so fun.
I cannot even remember the fate of the guest. I think they were simply misplaced one day and forgotten. Just like all documents pertaining to this guest, they have all been destroyed, or they never existed in the first place. Who wrote this? There has never been a guest in the empty room.
Yeah, weird. There's never been a guest in the empty room, and it being called the empty room is so good. Yeah. I think it would be really fun, or, you know, you flip it, right? And it's like maybe she has the action path and he has the investigation path, and you're making them struggle with the things that they're not good at. Which could be fun. You know, it kind of depends on how you lay it out, but it would be really fun if a game like this that had two routes and two characters, you know, had two different experiences.
Dr. Gray's office, all to myself. Let's see if we can figure this guy out.
Okay, first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go in the treatment room. The Flying Dutchman. Hey, Matt, let me tell you about a game called Folklore. I've been hearing a lot about Folklore. You know, I've been hearing a lot about folklore.
What a terrible thing to recognize that your betterment was an illusion. That you are so infatuated by the virtue of struggling that despite all your hard work, you made no real efforts to ever become well. Or that the treatment becomes such an obsession that instead of letting your wounds heal over time, you tear at the flesh in the hope that it will heal better and faster. If only it would bleed in the way you wanted. Do we ever become well? What do you think, Dr. Gray?
God, do we ever become well is whoa. Whoa. Both characters do have combat. One's much more proficient. It's basically Pokemon. The other one is Devil May Cry with a devil trigger. That's good though. That's interesting. Oh! See, we need more of that. That shit's great. That shit's great. More of that.
Tidying up Miss Beauregard's belongings. I will leave it to you to contact her agent and have them collect her things. I found one of Grace's drawings she might want back, along with this key in her room, which I believe you've been looking for, Mrs. Thompson.
France. We found France. I see London. I see France.
This is where McCarthy has hidden my favorite young. It's very important.
My what?
This is where McCarthy has hidden my favorite young. It's very important.
My favorite young?
Do
Dearest Dr. Manzetti, I find myself in a losing battle with my patient. As I've disclosed in my previous letter,
and you said drawn?
Have him completely
maybe that.
Captured. It's bad enough that
I
he's
guess
torturing
maybe
himself with paranoia, but his madness turns out to be quite persuasive to others, effectively laying the ground for mass delusion. I am writing to you in hope that you can give me some guidance. Beyond my ambition to avoid devastating surgery on my patient, I have grown worried about my own defenses. The words of my patient are deranged, yet they often resonate with something primitive within me. I have tried photographing his brain with X-rays.
I see London, I see France, I see Carmby's never-ending battle with guilt and regret.
To get good results. Dark blotches on the plates kept obscuring all details. My patient looked at the bad plates and cried out in terror, telling me the dark areas was the shadow of the worm, eating him from inside. I could not see anything out of the ordinary. I hope this is a sign that my mind is not as receptive to the madness as I had feared. After further inquiry, my patient described the shadows inside his mind as some kind of chthonic monstrosity that wants to undermine his sanctuary. This is clearly a reference to a place he calls Teroea, a sort of library or convent that works as a psychological haven. With this imaginary haven threatened by this Chthonian, he has now constructed another, less pleasant hiding spot. Lately, he has been bringing up a metaphor of a steamboat that has run aground, that he feels like he needs to start the engines and reverse, but he is afraid that the hole in the hull would cause the whole ship to sink. I've been watching him turn this metaphor into reality for the last week. He knows it's made up, but he is doubling down, trying to make it a real memory. I feel certain that this is my chance to break through the barriers of his self-deceit.
Break the barriers of self-deceit. Break through the barriers of self-deceit. Live Alive might fit your multiple characters with different gameplay. Some of them don't even have combat. I do like the, I really want to play Live Alive. I do really want to play Live Alive. It looks great. I wanted to play it anyway, and then they announced a remake, and I was like, sick. Because honestly, that from what I heard, it was a good remake in that it was just like, it's just the game on the Switch. So, and I think it's on Steam. Was it on Steam as well, or just Switch?
There's something missing.
France. Map of the Caribbean. On everything, I think. Okay, good. Good. Everything except Xbox. That's very funny. Yeah, and as a reminder, I have the stairwell key now. As a reminder, tonight is Alien Isolation. It is the last Alien Isolation stream for Scaretober. We might do more. I don't know. I'm enjoying the game. So we might pick it back up. I don't. Well, this is.
I can't take this much more. This has to end.
What time is that going to be? It is at 8 o'clock EST. It is 8 p.m. EST. Jangling Shaker. Oh, the goat without horns.
Edward had heard the whispers for years. When he lived in Brooklyn, it was only on rare occasions, like when he as a child climbed that tall tree in Central Park, or when he almost drowned in the Hudson River, trying to save his despaired mother. The whispers became more common as he moved to New Orleans, but still rare enough to be ignored. Now as he walks the halls of Derceto, he knows what is calling him. He doesn't want to admit it, but the dark young in the conservatory is telling him to sacrifice the Cabris and corn.
The dark young in the conservatory. My biggest issue with Isolation is that there's some mid-game pacing issues, but it's a solid game. I found a mod, and gosh, I should have, I totally forgot. I wanted to spend some time this weekend and look into a mod for the alien AI. Because it just needs to leave me alone. Do you know what I mean? It just needs to fuck off a little bit. Hot take, that game sucks. It's just my opinion. I think that's totally fair, Ionic.
Look good.
Like I said, I wanna try a mod for something. Like I remember hearing about this, and I'm, you know. Can I go up to the attic now that I know that Jeremy has locked something up in the attic? Is that a door I can interact with yet? No. All right, there's just something real fucking bad in the attic. Okay. It's been a while since a game caused me to crash out so bad due to frustration. That's fair. Yeah. That was a real particular mix of, you know, frustration and friction. So I'm, yeah, like I said, I wanna check out a mod. I wanna see what the community suggests, and go from there. Scapegoat.
Derceto stands on a breeding ground for the grotesque, a temple devoted to rebellious growth, the most ugly and cancerous side of nature. You may be able to shield your psyche for a while, But rest assured your soul will come to pray to that hideous god in time. That is the story of every man and woman who gather around that ancient arbor. They all croak, bark, and bleat because their own bodies are afraid and they wish to repel the evil those words conjure. Iya! Iya! Instead of that blasphemous name, they gossip in hushed whispers the name of Derceto, Astarte, and the Black Goat of the Woods.
Oh! Surgery quarantine.
I need the key.
I forgot I had a flashlight.
Radiography. Patient Jeremy Hartwood. Date June 14, 1930. Plates. Jeremy's skull proved difficult to capture properly. Partial radiographs.
It's a fun sentence. Jeremy's skull proved difficult to capture properly.
Assembled by piecing 3 plates together. Observations. Even when looking at an assembled version, a shadow covers significant parts of Jeremy's brain. Possible tumor, but more likely that the equipment is failing. Jeremy reacted strongly to the pictures and claimed to see a giant clay worm eating and displacing his memories. Notes. While this exercise has left me nowhere closer to an answer, I feel confident that a Burkhart lobotomy should sever all necessary parts. Hypothetical psychosurgery based on the ideas by Burkhart and the St. Petersburg research could end up saving Jeremy's mind. Severing the connections around the frontal lobe would certainly solve most mental afflictions. The procedure would be brutal in performance, as well as in efficiency. An ice pick pushed through the edge of the eye and into the skull would untether the nerves like Alexander cutting the Gordian knot. As this would likely leave Jeremy in a very different condition, all other paths should first be explored. The medical instrument I would need for this lobotomy is missing, and I should have Waits order a new one.
Ugh, just do, ugh. Helix, hello. Helix, hello. Okay. Not the Poppy After Dark experience being lackluster. The Alien Isolation has some very specific issues with the alien AI that really reared its head with our last stream and with the bit of the game that Ionic has played.
Don't mind if I do.
That's very silly. It's a very silly thing to do. So yeah, it's got some AI problems.
That's better.
Make a minor mistake, it'll punish you severely. You try to correct the mistake in the next round and it punishes you. Yeah, and that's the thing I think with the alien AI is just, it's running into issues. And okay, so I can move it and rotate it. Oh yeah, if anything, this would be like this. Yeah, okay. Speaking of Alien, currently working my way through the Halloween marathon. Yeah, I saw. Yeah, I gotta check out the whole list. But yeah, I saw you. You posted it. This puzzle's really annoying, let me tell you. This puzzle's really annoying. Plan is to start watching Friday and on Sunday, so I need to fill up the list. All the Ring movies, all the Grudge movies. All the Scream movies. There we go. Gosh, that... Jeremy's Darkness, key item. That seems bad. That seems bad to have. Jesse posted an image of all of the horror movies from 2006 in our chat that I can send you. I think I've seen The Ring, definitely seen Scream. I can add The Grudge. Have you seen all of the Japanese Ring and all of the American Ring? Because guess what? They're different. My favorite horror movie is Insidious. I'm not familiar with that one. Excuse me. Oh. This is fine. Oh. You better get hustling. You better get your hustle on, Carnby. Back to the Ring, there's a Japanese version. It was Japanese originally. It was Japanese originally. I like the Japanese version a lot more. I like the Japanese version a lot more. What do you mean? Oh. Oh, the attic. Sure, let's go in the attic. Have you ever watched The Conjuring movies? Have you ever watched 13 Ghosts?
And we're back here. Perfect time to have a look around this place.
I don't want to have a look around this place. This place seems bad. Yeah, Nightmare on Elm Street. You know, the Freddy movie, or the Jason movies. I'm just throwing them out there. Final Destination. Okay, hang on. I love the Conjuring movies. I've never seen them.
What is that?
You can't just say, what is that, and not interact with it, dog. I've seen one of them, I don't remember which. I don't remember liking it that much, TBH. Is it just 641? Yes, okay. Smiles okay? I haven't seen any of these.
Can you hear me?
I'm stuck in the mud and the fire is taking
Jeremy, where are you?
The motor is dead. I can't do anything more.
Hang on, Jeremy. I'll figure something out. I'll get the boat running.
I love how he sounds like the
Jeremy
greased up deaf guy from
Conby entered some new mucky land of Jeremy's. A long abandoned steam.
Family Guy. Like, I don't know why he sounds like that, but it's very funny that he sounds like that. Oh no, Mr. Conby, I'm being taken. Train to Busan. I really want to watch Train to Busan. I really want to watch Train to Busan. I like Dr. Sleep as a recent horror film. You know, the problem with enjoying horror is if you're having a rough time, it doesn't hold a lot of allure, you know? It can be difficult, at least for me, to want to dig into, you know? I do really want to watch Train to Busan though. Looks good. I watched them backwards. I can say I enjoy 2 much more. Oh, like you accidentally watched the second one first? I want to watch Train to Busan, the new one with the same cast, where they're exorcists who wrap their fists in holy water, douse traps, and outright punch demons out of people. Sick. Fucks it all up in the last 5 minutes. It's a fun trip the whole way there. God, so many movies. Like, games do that all the time too, where it's just like, oh, no. Couldn't figure out how to end it. Oh, yeah, dog, don't. Don't let that shit just run up on you. Carnby, come on.
Itself right into the bayou. If I get the motor started, I could try reversing back into the river.
If the film was apparently Holy Night Demon Hunters, you should watch the trailer. Is it a follow-up, or does it just happen to have a bunch of people that were in Train to Busan?
Jeremy, where are you?
Broken Compass. Vagabonds, complete.
There are many ways to cross a threshold.
The ladder? Okay, that's funny though.
Invited. A door swung open, leading you inside. Another is sleep, hypnosis, or even sudden fright. There are those who fold spaces that challenge Mobius, or jump through angles that defy Euclid. If you learn to properly use your talisman, you could go anywhere. You wouldn't even need to rely on the fluttering wings of the shrieking Byakis.
Fucking Byakis. Probably work for the same casting agency. Maybe. Hi. Hi, Baby Grim. Yeah, that's very funny though. It's very funny, even if it wasn't intentional. If it was just like, oh yeah, we're just gonna get everybody together and make a completely different movie. That's very funny. I'll say it again because there are a bunch of people here. Aaron and I have been watching Remap play Road to Empress, which is available on Steam. and it is very good. Question for the EST folks, what time is it currently for you? For me, it is 12:41. It's so wild. It's so good. It's been so good. Is it worth adding the Resident Evil films to the list? I think the first one is pretty good. I think the first one is the best. And listen, I'm watching the rest of them. None of the rest of them are good. I just, the thing that I keep saying about these movies, the thing that I keep thinking about these movies is it just like, they just keep happening. And it doesn't feel like there was intentionality behind them. It doesn't feel like there was, like narrative cohesion behind them. They just continue to happen. Like, I think it's by the time the fourth film starts, humanity is wiped out. Essentially. They're just like, it keeps feeling like they didn't know they were gonna get to make another one, and then they realize they have to like build off of the precedent of the last one and go like, oh fuck. But of course they keep making them because Paul W.S. Anderson isn't gonna not make another movie. Like, he's gotta get Mila Jovovich in a lab. Humanity is wiped out, but then also plant life is effective, and therefore California is now a desert. Yeah, in 5 years. It's so much. Like, it's really, I really, like, I've been watching them, and you might say, Matt, if you're watching them, that means you're enjoying them in some respect. And I think you might be misunderstanding how much I'm just...
It's pretty weak. I just need something to break it.
How much I'm just playing Pokemon while it's also happening. You know what I mean? Oh, hi, Graham. They're relatively cheap to make. They did very well at the box office, apparently. Everyone who worked on them really enjoyed doing so. Not just, hey, if everybody had a good time and everybody got paid well, hey. That's great. I don't know why Paul W.S. Anderson keeps making movies in which his wife is portrayed as the side effect of an experiment gone wrong, and then she keeps needing to be put in like the most revealing hospital smock you've ever seen, and or some sort of futuristic like Bacta tank. I don't know why that needs to keep happening, but like, you know. If he says the movie requires it, like, I'm if they're both into it, I'm not here to judge him. I mean, you know, I'm not even saying that like he makes her do it. I fully believe she's, you know, she's a full grown adult and is making, you know, her best decisions. it's just like, listen, I think it's funny. It just keeps happening. You know, that's the thing for me, is it just continues to happen. I think the fourth one. I think the fourth one is the funniest because it established the third one. I forget. I think it's the third one. The third one establishes that she has a bunch of clones. The third one establishes that she has a bunch of clones, and then the fourth one, they kill off all of the clones almost immediately. It's so funny. I think that's right. Yeah. Again, it's like they don't, it's like he didn't know he was gonna have to make another one. So at the end, he's like, oh man, and then she found a bunch of clones, roll credits, and then they're like, okay, Paul, you can make another one. And he's like, okay, so she has a bunch of clones. What if Wesker blows up all of the clones and then injects her with a thing to take away all of her superpowers? It's so fun. It's so funny. Yeah, at the end of 2, it's established that she has superpowers, and then in 3, and then they just randomly add Wesker. Wesker's in charge of Umbrella. That's actually, he's been in charge of Umbrella this whole time. Where am I going? Video game. Hello? Ah, it just didn't pop up. There's more than one Resident Evil movie? Ionic, there's 6! There's 6! There's at least 3 different film series now? Wait. Oh, right, there's also Welcome to Raccoon City! Oh, I forgot about Welcome to Raccoon City! Oh, I gotta watch Welcome to Raccoon City. Oh, man. You're better off having forgotten. No. Never. I don't know if my life got better knowing this fact. You know, okay, I hate that. Cool job, camera. Okay, all of you fuck. Okay, all of you fuck off and die. Ow! Listen, is your life better knowing this fact? No, but also, that doesn't change the fact that the movies exist, you know what I mean? Die!
I'm all out of bullets.
Oh my god, I'm all out of bullets! This sucks. Okay. No, I got it. God, I can't believe I forgot about Welcome to Raccoon City. I can't believe I forgot about Welcome to Raccoon City. And that was a bad one too. Like that movie was unequivocally a bad one. I think it was so bad they changed the name of it. Right? Wasn't it called something else? And then they were like, maybe we don't put Resident Evil on it. Maybe it's just, it was like a New Mutant situation, right? Where I feel like I remember they were like, yeah, it's coming soon. And then like quite a few months went by and they were like, yeah, it's coming soon. Which, man, New Mutants is a wild movie. New Mutants was a wild movie. New Mutants is a movie I would actually recommend. I watched it with Jesse. That was a movie that was trying to do something, I think. I think that was a movie that had a struggle but was doing something. I enjoyed New Mutants. Yeah, New Mutants was good. If I don't know if I own it on Blu-ray already. If I found the Blu-ray, I would buy it. Oh.
Around my neck, and then I strangled all life from my body. Are you under the impression? No. I was supposed to die. What does that mean? That you're supposed to die. I'm the catalyst. I had to die to make the story. What are you referring to, Jake? 30 years ago, Frederic needed me to die.
You're not making any sense, Jeremy. Find your focus.
Now he shoots it. That's so funny.
I cheated everyone. I didn't play my part. Hey! I escaped my doom. But this time...
This is great.
Find focus.
Hey, I'm right here. What the hell is going on?
Now everything is wrong. Nothing is in place.
I'm right here!
Calm down, Mr. Conby. What do you want?
Were you not talking to Jeremy right now?
I haven't seen Jeremy all day. Are you all right, Detective?
No, actually, I don't think so. Well, maybe. I'm gonna go look for Jeremy.
Good. Let me know if you find him.
That was Jeremy's self-deceit, a steamboat stuck in the mud? I'm not gonna pretend I understand any of that. What a bunch of psychoanalytic nonsense.
Okay. All right, well, I feel, you know what's really funny? I feel like, all right. All right, we gotta be done. We gotta be done. I got you, because it is, it's time to be done. Casper's yelling at me. But, I feel like the game's hitting its stride. I feel like the game is hitting its stride. The combat is, there's still a little bit too much. Still a little too much combat. There's a little too much combat for how not good to me the combat feels. You know, if we had a little less, or if the combat felt a little better, we could have, you know, we could have something, but yeah. Yeah, that's gonna be it for today. Thank you everybody for being here. As a reminder, we've got Alien Isolation tonight, the last Alien Isolation stream for Scaretober. We might, I might pick it up after the fact. You know, we'll see. Like, I'm not against picking it up and maybe just doing it on stream, you know? So we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, this game is picking up in my opinion. This game is picking up in my opinion. It is getting itself into a solid, it is currently a solid 7 out of 10 and might work its way up to an 8 out of 10. Which, hey, the number's made up and the points don't matter, but that's how it goes. I'm gonna send y'all to Fawn. Fawn's playing some ZA, so watch for spoilers if you're avoiding spoilers. Keep an eye out for that. Yeah, this week, like I said, we've got our Alien stream tonight, and then I'm gonna be off Friday for Halloween. So we're gonna have a little bit of a short week. We're gonna have a little bit of a short week. But you know, that's how it goes. That's how it goes. We're gonna have a good time. Yeah, everybody, have a good time with Fawn. I will see you tomorrow for more Alone in the Dark. I need to figure out what game. I need to figure out what we're gonna do in the middle for the little short week. We'll see how tomorrow goes. But until then, take care of yourself.